The African National Congress releases its January the 8th statement tomorrow. The ANC was founded on the 8th of January 1912, and for many years the occasion of this anniversary was marked with the statement by the National Executive Committee, looking at the year ahead. Well, Enoch Godongwana is the ANC Economic Transformation Policy Committee head. He joins us now from our Cape Town studio. Mr. Godongwana, thanks indeed for talking to us.
Thank you very much for affording us this opportunity.
So a major emphasis on jobs and the economy in last year's ANC statement. Can you tell us what will inform the theme of tomorrow's statement?
Obviously, the theme of tomorrow's, it is my, I'm not at liberty to disclose the details, but we are celebrating 60 years of the Freedom Charter this year. A key cornerstone of that is to evaluate how far have we gone in giving content to some of the themes in the Freedom Charter. In this regard, I might reflect in terms of particularly in relation to the economic clauses.
Yeah, you speak about the realization of these Freedom Charter aims and objectives here. And we're just taking a look at the state of the economy, both locally and globally at the moment. To what extent would some of those proposals be affected by a cut in spending, which the Finance Minister appears to be committed to?
Obviously, we are implementing these proposals under conditions not of our choosing. The environment in which we operate is not favorable to some of the ideal objectives we would like. An example is the declining commodity prices. For instance, last year we had major strikes which made a shift in the forecast for growth. So, and a growing wage bill which impact on the, is kind of closing the fiscal space and rising debt levels. So all of those things are impacting on our programs.
Let's just stick with the Freedom Charter and the realization of those goals. We see the ANC being criticized by some quarters for losing grip on the Freedom Charter. Is this a reclaiming of that? And will this inform ANC policy on the economy more firmly now?
It's not necessarily a reclaiming, it's a continuation of what we have been doing. You must understand that the Freedom Charter contained a whole range of statements of our ambitions. What we have done over the years is to translate those ambitions into a programmatic form, starting with the ready-to-govern document in 1992. So what we have been trying to do is to give content to it in the form of programs.
Finally, Mr. Godongwana, I mean, as they always do at these statements, a lot of people would want to know what the expectations are on the economy and particularly on the jobs front. What can we expect from tomorrow's statement on the state of jobs in this country?
I would imagine there are quite a couple of key constraints which have had an impact on growth, which have been highlighted by a number of organizations, including the IMF and the World Bank and ourselves. A key amongst those is the supply bottlenecks, which include the electricity constraint. I think the president would probably say something about some of the programs we want to do to impact on those supply bottlenecks.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks very much indeed, Enoch Godongwana, the ANC Economic Transformation Policy Committee head. Thanks indeed for your time.